Well, good evening and welcome to Weslaco, Texas. We are on the campus of Weslaco High School as KWES is bringing you Weslaco Panther baseball. Your Weslaco Panthers here at home, and they are opening district play as they take on the Cardinals of Harlingen High School. As we just mentioned, this is the district opener and is the district home opener for your Weslaco Panthers. Let's go ahead and give you the starting lineups for both ball clubs. Let's start with the starting lineup and the batting order for the visiting team, the Harlingen Cardinals. They'll lead things off with the shortstop, number 2, Isaiah Gaitan. Batting second is going to be the catcher, Marco Snavely. Batting third is the third baseman, number 20, Jesse Gonzalez. Batting in the cleanup spot is going to be the pitcher, number 6, Jace Kushner. Batting fifth, second baseman, number 1, Diego Adame. Batting sixth, Orlando Garza. He's playing first base, wearing jersey number 17. Batting in the seventh spot is the center fielder, number 8, Jose Medina. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 13, Dominic Gonzalez. And batting ninth is going to be number 5, the left fielder, Jaden Nunez. Your Weslaco Panthers will line up like this defensively. In left field, Toby Perez. In center field, Ringo Perez. In right field, Tony Quintero. The third baseman is going to be John Reyna. Second baseman, Julian Casares. At first base, Gael Villarreal. The shortstop is going to be Stone Gomez. Behind the plate, doing the catching tonight is Christian Aviles. And on the mound for your Weslaco Panthers is Diego Castillo. The umpiring crew for tonight on the bases, is going to be Lupe Rivera. And behind the plate, calling the balls in strikes, going to be Danny Guzman. Cardinals are coached by head coach Rangel, and of course, your Weslaco Panthers coach Eddie Serna is the head coach of your Weslaco Panthers. It's a great night tonight for baseball. Sun is still out as it's a 6:30 first pitch time. J.J. Garcia is the head coach for your Weslaco. I've just been corrected, so thank you guys. J.J. Garcia is the head coach for the Weslaco Panthers. As we mentioned, the sun is still out. It doesn't set till about 7:30, 7:45, so we've got about an hour 15 of sunlight to get this game started. And the temperatures are in the mid-80s. They've dropped to about 79 now is what the thermometer is saying here. And the winds are out of the east-northeast at 18 miles an hour. So if you are watching, you can see on the screen they're blowing out to left field. So the pitching, warm-up pitching by Diego Castillo has ended. So we're ready for the first pitch. As we mentioned, Diego Castillo on the mound, Christian Aviles doing the catching for your Weslaco Panthers. Leading things off for the Cardinals, Isaiah Gaitan, the shortstop, right-handed batter for the Harlingen Cardinals. So here comes the first pitch of tonight's ball game. Wind up pitch, just a bit high for ball one. As we mentioned, the wind is blowing out of the east-northeast at 18 miles an hour, so it's blowing out to left field. 1-0 count. That one is at the letters and just on the corner for strike one. So 1 ball and 1 strike on the batter, Isaiah Gaitan. Breaking ball just a little high, brings the count to 2 balls and a strike. As we just got the signal from the home plate umpire, Danny Guzman. So here comes the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So the count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. In case you're just joining us, this is the leadoff batter for the Cardinals, Isaiah Gaitan, the shortstop. Swung on, fouled back, out of play. Count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. So here comes the 2-2 from the pitcher, Diego Castillo. Swung on, fly ball, third baseman coming in, grabs it. That is John Reyna, who makes an easy grab of that one, making sure the pitcher doesn't have to come out the mound and take it. He calls it early for out number 1. So with 1 out, that's going to bring up the catcher, Marco Snavely. Snavely also a right-handed batter for the Cardinals. First pitch to Snavely. Breaking ball, swung on and missed for strike 1. Another breaking ball. This is going to be a grounder picked up by the shortstop. Throws it, and it's good for out number 2. So a good job there on a very slow hopper. Stone Gomez coming in as John Reyna tried to get to it just a little out of his range, but Gomez doing a good job backing him up, making a great throw to first base for out number 2. That'll bring up the third baseman, Jesse Gonzalez. You're fine. So the first pitch to Gonzalez is on its way. Breaking ball, swung on, headed to right field. In comes a right fielder, and that's going to be just foul. Quintero trying to get to it, but you got to remember when you got a right-handed batter who swings late on a pitch and sends it to the opposite field, it usually is going to slice away from the player, and that one just did, and it went far enough to land in foul territory. So it's nothing. I'm sorry. Yeah, nothing in 1 is the count to the batter, Jesse Gonzalez. So here comes the 0-1. Just low and outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the batter, the third baseman, Jesse Gonzalez. Outside, ball 2. That one missing low and outside for ball 3. So the count is now 3 balls and 1 strike to the batter, Jesse Gonzalez. So here comes the 3-1. Swung on, fouled back, and that makes the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the batter, Jesse Gonzalez. Pitch number 8 to the batter, Gonzalez. Here comes a payoff pitch. That misses outside for ball 4. So with 2 outs, there's a runner at first, and that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, the pitcher, number 6, Jace Kushner.
Batting for the Cardinals, number 6, Jace Kushner.
First pitch to Kushner. That is outside for ball 1. Castillo retired the first 2 batters, walked Gonzalez, and now is facing Kushner. 1-0 is the count. That one catches the outside corner for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kushner. Low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike on Kushner. 1 at first in Gonzalez. Swung on, fouled back. Strike 2. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So here comes the 2-2 to Kushner. Breaking ball, grounder to second base, picked up, tossed to short for out number 3. So a good job there by Casares to field it clean. He tossed it over to Gomez to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, 1 runner stranded. We played half an inning here at Weslaco. No runs by the Cardinals. Your Panthers coming up to bat. Weslaco Panthers coming up to bat for the first time, so let's go and give you the batting order for the Weslaco Panthers. Leading things off is going to be Stone Gomez, the shortstop. Batting second, the right fielder, Tony Quintero. Batting third, Toby Pettis playing left field. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Ryan Everett. Batting fifth, John Reyna playing third base. Batting sixth, center fielder, Ringo Perez. Batting seventh, the pitcher, Diego Castillo. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Gael Villarreal. And batting ninth is going to be the second baseman, Julian Casares. Stone Gomez leading things off for your Panthers, a 400 hitter playing shortstop. First pitch to Gomez is low and outside for ball one. Stone Gomez recently signing to play baseball at Ranger College right here in Texas. So big to do the other day here at Weslaco High School. Kushner shaking it off. Now here comes the 1-0. That one is low for ball two. Count to Gomez. Pitch is on its way. Swung on, fly ball, center field. Medina tracking it, moving over to his right, grabs it for out number one. So one out, that'll bring up the right fielder, number 5, Tony Quintero. Quintero batting .442 here in the season. Quintero, the left-handed batter. Kushner steps off the rubber. Now he's back on. Quintero gets out of the box. Now he's back in. Shakes it off. Shakes another sign off. Here comes the first pitch to Quintero. That is in there for strike one. Sun still shining brightly here in the first inning. Second pitch, breaking ball, catches the outside corner for strike two. So Kushner getting ahead in the count on Quintero, 0-2. That one check swing, but a little high for ball one. Quintero thought about it, kept it back. The count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes to the batter, Quintero. Kushner steps off the rubber. Now back on. And here comes the 1-2. Swung on, fouled back, out of play. The count will remain the same at 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two count. Swung on. This one also goes to right field. Moves Medina over to his right. To center field. Moves Medina over to his right. And that is out number 2. So 2 fly balls to center field and 2 outs. And that'll bring up the third batter, the left fielder, Tony Pettis. First pitch to Pettis, breaking ball, just a bit high for ball one. Kushner shakes off the first 2 signs. Another breaking ball, same pitch. Maybe he wanted a little redemption there. The first one missed just a bit high. That one a little bit further out of the strike zone for ball 2. Fastball in there for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to Toby Pettis. Breaking ball inside on the corner for strike two. The count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, that's going to go out of play down the right field side of the ballpark. Count remains even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So here comes a 2-2. Another breaking ball, another high pitch. And the count is now full. That pitch from from Kushner has missed the strike zone 3 times. All high of the strike zone. So the payoff pitch from Kushner. Swung on, fouled back, out of play. Count will remain full. So here comes a payoff pitch once again from Kushner. Swung on to hit to center field. Back goes Medina. And once again, Medina with another grab. He makes all 3 grabs in center field. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Kushner and the Cardinals. At the end of 1, no score between the Cardinals and your Panthers. We'll be back with the 2nd inning right here on KWES. Second inning about to get underway as the Cardinals send up Adame, Garza, and Medina to the plate. Batters 5, 6, and 7. First batter is going to be the second baseman, number 1, Diego Adame. And the first pitch to him, missing for ball 1. That one catches the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Diego Adame. A little outside for ball 2. Two balls and a strike to Adame. Swung on and missed. There's strike 3, excuse me, I missed one. That's out number 1. The first strikeout recorded
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 17, Orlando Garza.
by the pitcher, Diego Castillo, and that's going to bring up Orlando Garza. First pitch to Garza is a called strike. So 1 strike to the batter, Orlando Garza. Breaking ball. Outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Orlando Garza. Swung on, fouled back, out of play. Count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two count to the batter, Orlando Garza. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is the second out of the inning and the second strikeout for Diego Castillo. And that'll bring up the 7th hitter, the center fielder, Jose Medina. Medina got a lot of action in the bottom half of the first inning as 3 fly balls went his way, and he made good of all of them. So the first pitch to Medina. A little low for ball 1. Just missing outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to the batter, Medina. Two-0 pitch is on its way. That one is in there for called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to the center fielder, Jose Medina. Swung on and fouled back for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Two-two pitch. Breaking ball, fouled down the first base side of the field. Count will remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. People still filing in for this one. Outside, count is now full. Full count on the batter, Medina. Look at that one go by for strike number 3. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Weslaco Panthers. Diego with 3 strikeouts in the top of the second. We head to the bottom of the second. No score between the Cardinals and your Panthers. We'll be right back right here on KWES. Bottom of the second inning, Panthers coming to bat, sending batters 4, 5, and 6. Ryan Everett, John Reyna, and Ringo Perez. Designated hitter Ryan Everett, a .426 hitter here on the season so far. First pitch to him is a breaking ball, and that one is going to miss the strike zone for ball 1. Swung on, fouled back, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on the bat of the designated hitter, Ryan Everett. Hits that one to center field. That one's going to find a second baseman as he goes back. So good play there by the second baseman of the Cardinals, Diego Adame, as that one on the inside part of the bat for Everett, and it looked like it was going to catch the gap, but Adame did a good job getting out to the short part of the outfield and make the out. So that'll bring up the third baseman, John Reyna.
Now ready for your Panthers, number 32, John Reyna.
First pitch to Reyna, missing low and outside for ball 1. Second pitch, low and outside as well, ball 2. High and outside for ball 3. First 3 pitches, Reyna missing the strike zone. Here comes the 3-0. Catching the outside corner for strike 1. Three balls and a strike to Reyna. Swung on, hit down the third base side of the field. That one's going to tail out of play for strike 2. So full count on the batter, Reyna. Swung on between the third and shortstop. That's going to make its way to left field for a base hit. So the first hit of the ball game comes off the bat of John Reyna. So with 1 out, runner at first. That's going to bring up the center fielder, Ringo Perez.
Now ready for your Panthers, number 3, Ringo Perez.
Kushner looks to first, goes to first. Back in plenty of time is Reyna. Perez the batter. Second time goes to first, does Kushner. Second time is Reyna safe. Ringo Perez, the center fielder, a .375 hitter for your Panthers. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Slow curveball off the hand of Kushner. Perez way ahead of that one. Another curveball, this time over the head of Pettis. Count is now 1 ball and 1 strike. Once again, Kushner going to first base. Once again, Reyna is safe. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to the batter, Ringo Pettis. Once again, Kushner going to first base. One-two count. Swung on and missed, and that is strike 3. So Pettis goes down swinging. That's the first strikeout for Kushner, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Diego Castillo. Castillo batting .333 this season.
Now the way Panther, number 9, Diego Castillo.
First pitch to Castillo. In there for strike 1. Kushner again going to first base. Reyna, plenty of time. Breaking ball, missing high. In the dirt, ball 2. Two balls and a strike to the batter, Diego Castillo. Outside, count is now 3 balls and a strike. Three-one count to the batter, Diego Castillo. John Reyna at first base. Again, Kushner going to first. Again, Reyna in with plenty of time. Three-one count. Low for ball 4. So your Panthers now have runners at first and second. There are 2 outs, and that's going to bring up the first baseman, Gael Villarreal. Villarreal, a 500 hitter for your Panthers. Snavely goes out there to have a few words with his pitcher, Kushner. Comes right back. Got a pinch runner at first base. First pitch to Villarreal is in there for strike 1. Joseph Banda is the pinch runner. Running for the pitcher, Castillo. So with 2 outs, runners at first and second. Panthers with a chance to get a run here. Breaking ball inside. Still no score here in the bottom of the second. Banda at first. Reina at second. Outside, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike to the batter, Gael Villarreal. Breaking ball, missing inside for ball 3. So the pitcher, Kushner, getting behind on the count here to the batter, Villarreal, with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Big gap between right and center field. That's the center fielder cheating over because the wind is blowing out to left. Ball 4, and now the bases are loaded. So Kushner walks the last 2 batters he faces, and that's going to bring up the 9th spot. The second baseman, Julian Cáceres. Julian Cáceres is a .324 hitter. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Got 5 RBIs so far this season. If I'm reading this correctly. Chance to pick up 2 more here. Sorry, he has 7 RBIs. Chance to add to that total here in this at-bat. One ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Villarreal. Slow grounder to second base, picked up by Adame, fires the first for out number 3. So the Panthers load up the bases here in the bottom of the second. Do not get a run across, so we head to the 3rd. Still no score in this one. Panthers and Cardinals, district opener right here in Weslaco. You're enjoying it right here on KWES.
Cardinals pitch here at 40 pitches. 40 pitches. 4-0.
Top of the third inning, no score between your Panthers and the Cardinals. Cardinals will send batters 8, 9, and 1 to the plate. Dominic Gonzalez, the right fielder. Jaden Nunez, the left fielder. And back to the top of the order with Isaiah Gaitan. First pitch to the batter, Gonzalez, just high for ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one. On the corner for strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, the right fielder, Dominic Gonzalez. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. Catcher Aviles tosses it over to Villarreal just to secure the out. Now that's the 4th straight strikeout from the pitcher, Diego Castillo, as he struck out the last 3 batters. Now the last 4 batters he has faced. So that'll bring up the 9th spot, the left fielder, Jaden Nunez, left-handed batter. Showing bunt, puts it down, picked up by the catcher. They're going to say it's foul ball. So 0-1 to count to Jaden Nunez. Missing a bit inside and high for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, the left fielder, Jaden Nunez. Swung on, slow rolling grounder to the first baseman, Gael Villarreal. He picks it up, hustles the first base, and does it by himself for out number 2. So with 2 outs here in the top of the third, we head to the top of the order. It's going to be the shortstop, Isaiah Gaitan. Gaitan 0 for 1 here in this ball game. Popped up to the third baseman, his first time at the plate. Swung on, caught it at the tip of the bat, sends it down right by his coach. Foul territory, strike one. Outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Isaiah Gaitan. Pitch to Gaitan. Just a little low. Oh, that's in there for strike. Danny Guzman, the home plate umpire, saying that is strike. outside. That's where Aviles was looking to catch that one as he lined up on the way outside right side of the plate. Maybe trying to see if they could get Gaitan to chase something as they were ahead in the count. Now it's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed for strike number 3, and that is out number 3. So again, another 1-2-3 inning for your Panthers, and now Castillo with 5 strikeouts on the evening. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Still no score between the Panthers and the Cardinals. We'll be right back. Bottom of the 3rd inning is where we are at. No score between the Panthers and the Cardinals. And your Panthers go back to the top of the order. It's going to be Stone Gomez, Tony Quintero, and Toby Pettis as they all face Kushner for the 2nd time tonight. All 3 batters flew out to center field their first time at the plate. So we'll see how they go on the 2nd go-round as they face Kushner once again. First pitch in there for strike 1. Here comes a 0-1, missing, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the batter, Stone Gomez. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Gomez. Kushner shaking off the call. Now he agrees with 1. Here he comes. Breaking ball off the hands. Fouled back. Strike 2. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Gomez. Breaking ball outside. Count is even at 2. 2-2 count. 2-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for strike number 3. So Gomez goes down swinging, and that'll bring up Tony Quintero, the right fielder. Kushner steps off the mound, back on. First pitch missing for ball one. Outside, ball two. Swung on, fouled out of play down the third base side of the field. The count is 2 balls and a strike to the right fielder, Tony Quintero. As we mentioned earlier, the first 3 batters flew out to center field. So Quintero 0 for 1 tonight. Swung on this one to center field. In comes Medina, and he makes the grab. So Kushner retires the 2 batters he's faced so far in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up the left fielder, Toby Pettis. Shows bunt, strike 1. Swung on, this one hit into the left center field gap. Moving over is Nunez to stop it on 1 hop, and that's a base hit for Pettis. So the Panthers with 2 base hits, both to left field. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up the designated hitter, Ryan Everett. Everett is 0 for 1 tonight. He did pop up to the second baseman on a hit I thought was just going to get over the second baseman, but he did a good job, did Adame, to just get into shallow left field and make the grab. Kushner goes to first. Pettis back in with plenty of time. We've seen Kushner go to first base quite a few times here tonight. Haven't seen an attempted steal by the Panthers yet. Inside, ball 1. Outside, ball 2.
Another Weslaco Lady Panther goal.
Breaking ball in there for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to the batter, Everett. Swung on and missed. Count is even at 2. Everett way ahead of that breaking ball from Kushner. So the count even at 2. Runner going. Throw on its way. Catches the runner on his ankle as he was making a slide into the bag. Not sure the Cardinals were expecting a steal attempt because neither one of the 2 middle infielders made it to the bag on time. So Pettis in there safely. So the count is full, 3 balls, 2 strikes with a runner at second and 2 outs. So the payoff pitch to Everett. Inside for ball 4. So that's a third walk issued by Kushner. So we got runners at first and second with 2 outs, and that's going to bring up the third baseman, John Reyna. Reyna singled to left field his first time at the plate this evening. See if he can bring one in with a second base hit. First pitch to Reyna is low for ball 1. Breaking ball high for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to Reyna. Runners at first and second. Lights are now on as the sun begins to set. Swung on, hit to right field, and the right fielder comes over, Dominic Gonzalez, to make the grab. So 2 runners left stranded here in the bottom of the third, and there is still no score between the Panthers and the Cardinals. We'll be back with the 4th inning right here on KWES. Be the catcher, Marco Snavely. First pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. Swung on, fouled down the first base side of the field for strike 2. 0-2 the count on Snavely. Here comes the 0-2. Swung on, base hit between the third and the shortstop out to left field. Picked up nicely by the left fielder, Toby Pettis. And the Cardinals have the first hit of the ball game. So that'll bring up the third baseman, Jesse Gonzalez. Gonzalez walked his first time at the plate tonight. He went to a full count, if I recall correctly. Saw 8 pitches. Going to first is Castillo. Snavely back in on time. On the outside corner, strike one. You mentioned in the last inning, the lights came on as the sun began to set. Talked about the sun being up and bright at the start of the ball game at 6:30. Said we'd have about an hour, 45 minutes of sunlight. It's played an hour and 40 minutes. Sun still shining a little bit. Again, Castillo goes to first. Again, Snavely in plenty of time. Brunner going, throw on its way, and they cannot make the grab as it goes in and out of the glove of Cáceres. But what a good throw from Aviles. That throw was in there on time. But Snavely has himself a stolen base. Being told that there's a pinch runner. We didn't get his number. Two strikes on the batter, Gonzalez. Low for ball one. Ball hit hard, gets beyond the second baseman, and that's going to score the pinch runner for Snavely. That's going to be a stand-up double for Jesse Gonzalez. So the Cardinals strike first. 1-0 is the score. First two batters that come to the plate, a single and a double. So safety singles to left. Pinch runner steals second base, and on the double from Gonzalez, he scores from second. So there's nobody out and a runner at second. That'll bring up the pitcher, Jace Kushner. He is 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded out to the second baseman.
Kushner.
His first time up at bat this evening. Showing bunt. Outside corner, strike one. Kushner had that bat out there, didn't make much of an effort to put the bat down, to put the bunt down. Just left the bat up there. That ball went right by him for strike one. This time he does. Picked up by the first baseman, throwing the third, and they got him at third. Gael Villarreal came up quickly for that bunt, and that may be why Kushner did not make an attempt at the bunt the first time around, because he wanted to see what the infield will do. And Gael Villarreal came up quickly on that one, picked it up, did not hesitate, went to third. Reina grabbed it, applied the tag for out number one.
Ready for the Cardinals, number 1.
So Kushner gets aboard a fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Diego Adame, the second baseman. He struck out the first time at the plate. Swings at the first pitch, picked up by the second baseman, fired to short, on the throw to first, and it's a double play. We're going to score that 4-6-3, and that'll end the inning. But the Cardinals do get one run on 2 hits, do leave a runner stranded. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 1-0, Cardinals on top.
Panther pitcher, you're at 50.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Cardinals up 1-0. Weslaco Panthers 6, 7, and 8. Ringo Perez, Diego Castillo, and Gael Villarreal. First pitch to Perez, swung on, fouled back, and it makes its way out of play for strike one. Perez 0 for 1 tonight, struck out his first time. And at the second time at the plate, comes up aggressively, swinging and fouling it back. 0-1 is the count. Outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Ringo Perez, a center fielder. Swung on that one right up the middle for a base hit. So something you always like to see in baseball is your leadoff batter get aboard, and the Panthers did just that here in the bottom of the fourth inning. I'll bring up the pitcher, Diego Castillo. He walked his first time up. Let's see what he can do here his second time at the plate, his second time facing Kushner this evening. First pitch to Castillo is outside for ball one. One ball, no strikes to the batter, Castillo. Kushner going to first. Bettis back in on time. Panthers have one stolen base here tonight. Again, Kushner going over to first. And again, Bettis in plenty of time. Doesn't look like Bettis is really getting a big lead from where I am sitting. But Kushner's gone over there twice. Shows bunt, puts it down. Third baseman comes across, picks it up, goes to first for the out. And Bettis was trying to go to third as no one was at third, and he slipped and fell on his way rounding second to third, and they throw him out. Catch him in a rundown. So that could have been like a 3-6-4. I'm not sure who got him, but they got him in the rundown. Well, the umpires came in, and Rivera and Guzman discussed it, and it looks like it could have been an interference on one of the players. As we know, ball was placed down as a bunt. The third baseman picked it up. So the only thing I can think of is that Gaitan may have interfered with Bettis as he rounded the bag. And that's what may have caused him to slip. Because my attention was focused at first, and I could see Bettis rounding out of my peripheral, but I couldn't see what exactly happened. But that's the only thing I can come up with as of right now. So they're going to give Bettis third base. So one out and a runner at third in Bettis. That'll bring up Gael Villarreal. He walked his first time at the plate tonight. First pitch, hit, shortstop picks it up, moving over to his right, long throw, and he gets him. So a long throw from the shortstop Gaitan, but he's able to get Villarreal by about half a step. And that'll bring up Julian Cáceres. He is 0 for 1 tonight, grounded out to second. Tying run 90 feet away. First pitch is outside for ball one. Breaking ball, and that one is in there for strike one. Kushner's got a good control over that slow curveball. He's gotten the Panthers to chase that one, get way out in front of it. This time, Cáceres didn't swing at it. Looks over for strike one. Again, the same pitch, this time a little high. Ball two. 2 balls and a strike on the batter, Cáceres. Swung on, fly ball to right field. In comes the first baseman, and he gets out and grabs it for out number 3.
Cardinals
and that'll do it for your Panthers. They do get a runner that advances all the way to third. That's Ringo Perez after a base hit to center field, but he's stranded at third. And they get no runs across. So we go to the 5th inning. Cardinals up 1-0. Cardinals come to the plate in the 5th inning. Batters 6, 7, and 8. Orlando Garza, Jose Medina, and Dominic Gonzalez. First pitch to Garza.
Batting for the Cardinals, number 17. Orlando
Misses
Garza.
for ball 1. Garza's 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out his first time at the plate.
Hello. We're about to start our game. It's halftime.
Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Orlando Garza.
Just give my home runs.
Garza going over and talking things over with the third base coach.
Yeah, this is yours. Do you want some?
Looks like the catcher, Aviles, trying to get some chalk on his hands. Maybe getting a little sweaty there. Pitchers sometimes have a rosin bag up on the mound. Really nothing for the catchers but just dirt. And so back to live action. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, Garza. Pitch is outside for ball 2. Two balls and a strike on the batter, Garza. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Count is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So here comes the 2-2. Calls for time. Guzman says you can have it. Weslaco student section getting in on the action. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strike out number 6 for Castillo. And that's the second time he strikes out Garza, and that's going to bring up the center fielder, Jose Medina. He, too, struck out his first time at the plate. He struck out looking. First pitch in there for strike 1. Nothing in, 1 to count to Medina. Outside, ball 1. Castillo pitching out of his hat. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Medina. On the outside part of the plate for strike 2. 1-2 is the count. Fouled. Not sure if Medina was trying to get out of the way or trying to swing, but nonetheless, he did make contact with the bat, so that goes down for strike 2. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes to the batter, Jose Medina. Outside, count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. So here comes the 2-2. Did he go? They're not going to ask for help, so no, he did not. So the count is now full, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch to Medina. Outside, ball 4. So Cardinals have their first base runner of the 5th inning. That's going to bring up Dominic Gonzalez, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out his first time at the plate.
Batting for the Cardinals, number 13, Dominic Gonzalez.
First pitch to Gonzalez. Runner going, swung on. Throw to second, not in time. As Medina slid head first underneath the tag of Stone Gomez. Good play there by Aviles and Gomez. Just couldn't get the speedy Medina. So the Cardinals have 2 stolen bases tonight. Nothing in 1 to count to the batter, Dominic Gonzalez. Outside, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike on the batter, Gonzalez. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I did catch a little bit of it. The umpire just gave the signal it was foul, but still strike 2. 1 out, runner at second. Gonzalez with a 1-2 count, batting for the Cardinals. Outside. They say he swung. So that's second strikeout of Gonzalez tonight. And the 6th strikeout for Castillo. So they're now 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning.
For the Cardinals, number 5,
And that'll bring up Jaden Nunez, the left fielder. 0 for 1 is Nunez. He grounded out to first base. And Villarreal grabbed it, turned around, touched first unassisted. So 0 for 1 is Nunez tonight. So the first pitch to Nunez shows bunt, fouls it back out of play. Nothing in 1 to count to Nunez. Again, shows bunt. This time gets out of the way. Runner on his way to third. In goes the throw. And not in time again. So Medina steals second and third. last pitch was a ball, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Nunez. Runner 90 feet away. Swung on, fouled back. Count is now 1-2. So here comes the 1-2. Did not go around. The count is now 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Castillo strikes out Nunez to end the inning. The Cardinals leave a runner stranded at third base. And so we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's still the Cardinals 1, your Panthers nothing. Panthers coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and they'll start things off with the top of the order. It's going to be Gomez, Quintero, and Perez. Gomez 0 for 2 tonight. A pop-up to center field and a strikeout. What he's got to show tonight, and the first pitch to him misses outside for ball 1. Outside and on the corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, Stone Gomez. Swung on, hit, fly ball, goes back is the right fielder. Dominic Gonzalez gets under it and makes the grab for out number 1. And that'll bring up Tony Quintero. He is 0 for 2 tonight. He's popped up twice to the center fielder.
Coming to bat for your Panthers, number 5, Tony Quintero.
First pitch to Quintero. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Swung on, hit hard to the first baseman, knocked down, picked up, tossed to Kushner for out number 2. So Garza did a good job keeping that hard hit ball from Quintero in front of him, knocking it down. Kushner rushing over to first.
Batting for your Panthers, number
Pitch
24,
grabbed for the
Toby
second out.
Pettis.
And that'll bring up Toby Pettis, excuse me. Pettis is 1 for 2 tonight, a pop out and a single. Also has a stolen base. Watches the first pitch go by for for ball one, excuse me, ball one. Pitch missing high for ball two. Swung on, fouled back out of play, strike two. Two balls, one strike on the batter. Outside on the corner for strike two. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kushner wants a timeout. He was pointing down at his foot, so not sure if maybe he's getting some glare or he just can't see something. But he wanted to talk things over with Snavely, the catcher, and so Snavely gives the whatever communications over to the umpire, Guzman. Maybe there's some kind of glare because we saw Aviles doing the same thing earlier. That misses outside. Pitch is on its way, fouled back out of play. Pitch from Kushner. Not yet. He's going to step off. Ball 4. So the Panthers do have a runner on with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, and they'll bring up Ryan Everett, the designated hitter. He is 0 for 1 tonight. He is popped up to second base and walked here on this ball game. Everett the batter. Pettis at first. 2 outs for your Panthers in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch, missing high for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike one. One ball, one strike to Everett. Kushner going to first. One ball, one strike to Everett. Again, Kushner going to first. Again, Pettis in, plenty of time.
Got a better lead.
Breaking ball in there for strike two. One ball, two strikes on the batter, Ryan Everett.
Help him out, Toby, help him out.
Runner is going. Did Everett go around? They're saying yes, he did, so that's a strikeout. That's out number 3. So the Panthers leave a runner stranded in Pettis. No runs, no hits.
8-7.
Go to the 6th inning. Cardinals 1, Panthers 0. Top of the 6th inning is where we are at. 1-0 Cardinals on top. And they'll get started here in the 6th inning with the top of the order. It'll be Gaitan, Snavely, and Gonzalez. Gaitan, the shortstop, is 0 for 2 tonight. A ground out and a strikeout. That's what he's got to show for tonight. First pitch from Castillo to Gaitan is missing high and outside. 4-1. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1-1 strike on the batter, Gaitan. One pitch on its way. Catches the outside corner for strike two. One-two count. Outside, 2-2 is now the count. Two is on its way. Swung on, third baseman picks it up. That is Reina, long throw, and he gets him. No, the runner, they're going to say that Villarreal was off the bag. So that's going to be a base hit for Gaitan.
Batting for the Cardinals, number 19, Marco Snavely.
So that's going to bring up the catcher, Marco Snavely. 1 for 2 is Snavely tonight. He grounded out the first time at the plate. Base hit his second time. Pinch runner they brought in for him, stole second. And then scored on a double from Gonzalez. That's the only run in the ball game tonight. Gaitan at first, Snavely at the plate, showing bunt. Outside, snap throw to first, not in time. Again, showing bunt. This time the pitcher, Castillo, goes to first. Again, Snavely showing bunt. Tries to put it down, but fouls it back for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Snavely. Seen the Cardinals try to play some small ball tonight. 1-0 ball game. That just want to try to manufacture some runs. Castillo again goes to first. Gaitan in, head first, safely. Again, Snavely tries to lay down a bunt. Again, he fouls it back. Strike 2 on Snavely. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Snavely showing bunt with 2 strikes. Brings it back, swings, fouls it down into the Cardinal dugout. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Castillo going to first. Gaitan head first, safe. 1-2 count on Snavely, the batter. Nobody out, runner at first here in the top of the 6th inning. Cardinals up 1-0. Swung on, third baseman, one hop, goes to second, makes out number 1. Get him at first. That's a double play. Good play there by Reyna as he grabs it, goes quickly to second. Gonzalez takes it. Had a little bit of a situation trying to transfer that ball from the glove to his hand, but was able to make a strong throw to get the runner at first.
Batting for the Cardinals, number 20, Jesse Gonzalez.
So there's 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring up Jesse Gonzalez. 1 for 2 tonight, has an RBI. He had that double in the 4th inning that scored the pinch runner for Snavely, the only run of the ball game. Sorry, he's 1 for 1 because he walked the first time. Hard hit ball gets past the pitcher and into center field for the second hit of the inning. And once again, the Cardinals do have a runner at first, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Kushner. Kushner grounded out the first time at the plate and got to first on a fielder's choice in the 4th inning. Then was thrown out on an inning-ending double play at second base. First pitch, low, ball 1. Swung on, fouled back, count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch to Kushner. Swung on, fouled back, out of play. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt, wild pitch, and that's going to send the runner to second. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, a pitch in the dirt. Count is full, and the runner advances to third. So the count is full to Kushner. There's a runner at third. There are 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. So no runs come across for the Cardinals. They leave one stranded. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals still up 1-0.
94 pitches. 94.
Weslaco Panthers coming to bat
Number 32.
in the bottom of the 2nd inning, and it's going to be Reina, Perez, and Castillo. Reina is 1 for 2 tonight. He has a single and a pop-up, and the first pitch, he looks at that one go by him for strike 1. Swings at that one, hits it hard to center field. Back goes Medina, and he makes the grab. Medina's been active over there in center field tonight. And he's snagged everything that's been hit out there.
Number 3, Ringo.
So that's going to bring up Ringo Perez. He too is also 1 for 2 tonight. Been struck out and has a single. Swings at the first pitch, high fly ball in front of him. Catcher Snavely is going to let it drop, and it's going to be in foul territory. Not sure if he ever got an eye on it. Because from where I'm sitting, I couldn't tell if he stuck his glove out there or not, but not sure if he really saw where it was headed. Saw the pitcher going in that direction, so he too went in that direction. So 0-1 is the count. Second pitch missing low for ball 1. Swung on to the shortstop, knocks it down. Gaitan fires the first, and he gets him. Weslaco crowd doesn't like the call. That was a great play by Gaitan, as it was a hard hit ball from the batter, Perez, and he just kept it in front of him, knocked it down, made a great throw to first. Looks like Coach Garcia is going to come have a few words with the umpire, Lupe Rivera. Rivera going to come have some words with Guzman, maybe have him ask if he could get a little help there. Because as you could tell, the Weslaco crowd thought he was safe. Called out on the field, and its call stands. So there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, Diego Castillo. Castillo is 0 for 1 tonight and a walk. Walked his first time at the plate and grounded out to the third baseman his last time. So the third time he faces Kushner tonight, first pitch goes by for ball 1. One 0 count to the batter, Castillo. Breaking ball high for ball 2. On the outside corner for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to Castillo. Castillo calls timeout. That's going to be a no pitch as the umpire still hadn't called for live play. He had granted Castillo a timeout. Swing and a miss. Second strike on Castillo. So the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball inside, the count is now full. Swung on, fouled back. Count will remain the same at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And it looks like we have an official timeout for an injury on the field. 7 seconds remaining here. Will be 31-32, 6-8 by distance.
The payoff pitch to Castillo. Fouled back. That's going to remain full. Might have hit him off the foot. Cardinals are walking off as it's out number 3. They are discussing this one. That looked like it went off his foot, but the umpiring crew is going to say no, that it was in front of home plate where the ball went out. And so therefore it's a fair ball, because the ball did land in fair territory, but before it went into fair territory, at least from where we're sitting, it looked like it went off his foot, but the umpires are saying no, that it went off the ground in front of home plate, so therefore it's an out. And that play is going to stand, so it's going to be out number 3 for the Panthers. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Cardinals, and we head to the 7th with the Cardinals up 1-0.
Cardinals pitcher at 98 pitches. 98, 9-8.
7th inning. And the Cardinals come to bat with the the batters 5, 6, and 7. We'll lead things off with Diego Adame, Orlando Garza, and Jose Medina.
Diego Adame.
First pitch missing outside for ball 1. Swung on, fouled back, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Diego Adame. Fouled back, strike 2. Not sure if you guys can hear that, but again, the student section getting behind their Panthers, trying to get the crowd into this one. High for ball 2. Low. Count is now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So here comes the payoff pitch to Adame. Looks at that one go by for strike 3. And that is 10 Ks so far for Castillo. And that's going to bring up Orlando Garza. Orlando Garza is 0 for 2 tonight, has been struck out twice. So 1 out, Garza at the plate. Swings at the first pitch, fly ball to center field. In comes Pettis, makes the grab for out number 2. With 2 outs, that'll bring up Medina. He's 0 for 1 tonight, a strikeout and a walk. Does have 2 stolen bases, as in the 5th inning when he did walk, stole second and he stole third.
Jose Medina.
First pitch in there for strike 1. Swings at that one. That one is going to go up the middle. Gomez comes across, grabs it, takes the throw, and they get him at first. What a play by Gomez. as that one was slow hit up the middle, but he came racing across, makes the grab, makes a strong throw to first for the third out. And so we go to the bottom of the seventh. Your Panthers down 1-0. We'll be right back.
Coming to bat for your Panthers.
Bottom of the seventh inning, Panthers last opportunity as they trail 1-0. And they'll send batters 8, 9, and 1 to the plate. Gael Villarreal, Julian Cázares, and Stone Gomez. Villarreal is 0 for 1 tonight. He's walked and grounded out. Takes the first pitch for ball one. Swings at that one and misses, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Villarreal. Outside, ball 2. That one is a grounder to the shortstop, picked up by Gaitan. Fired to first off the target, and Villarreal's on his way to second. So an error on Gaitan on the throw allows Villarreal not only to arrive safely to first, but go on to second. Garza had to go way off the bag and just could not get to it. That's going to bring up the second baseman, Julian Cázares. Cázares is 0 for 2 tonight. He's grounded out to the second baseman. He's popped up to the first baseman. So the Panthers, with the tying run in scoring position, Coach Rangel for the Cardinals is going to come out and have a few words with Kushner as there's nobody out in the tying run at second. So as they take a timeout on the field, we'll take one as well. We'll be right back. You're enjoying Panther Baseball right here on KWES. quick timeout as they have a few words with Kushner, and so we are back to live action. Casa is at the plate batting for your Panthers. Villarreal at second. Showing bunt, puts it down. Great play. They're going to third, and they're not going to get him. Run past, the ball goes by the third baseman. Villarreal's going to score easily, and Cáceres is on his way to second. So 2 errant throws by the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 7th have allowed runners to get on, and this time a runner scores. And it's tied 1-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Runner in scoring position at second. Stone Gomez at the plate with a chance to put this one away with a base hit. Swings at the first pitch, high fly, ball down the first base line. Catcher coming over, and he grabs it. A good catch by Snavely there in foul territory for out number 1. Tony Quintero now at the plate. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Popped up twice to the center fielder and grounded out to the first baseman. So Quintero, the left-handed batter, with a chance to put this one away with a base hit. Anything to the outfield, they got to send Cáceres. First pitch missing outside for ball 1. Slow breaking ball is going to miss low for ball 2. High and outside for ball 3. So Kushner way behind in the count, 3-0. Ball 4, wild pitch. Cáceres goes to third. So now there are only one out. There's a timeout on the field. That's not going to count. They're going to send them back. There's one out on the field with 2 runners on, first and third. The winning run just 90 feet away. And that's going to bring up Toby Perez. Perez is 1 for 2 tonight and a walk. They're not holding Quintero at first, so we'll see if he goes to second. A little confusion on the field, and now he's getting a little upset there, is Kushner. And Kushner was upset that Garza wasn't at first, but they really need to focus on the runner at third because that's the one that really counts. If one at first doesn't matter what he does. If he goes to second, doesn't matter. The only thing that does is it takes away the double play. So that pitch was in the dirt for ball 1. On the corner for a strike. Swung on, going to center field. And the runner did not tag at third, and they're now 2 outs. That's going to bring up Ryan Everett with 2 outs. Pitch count.
110, 110.
Are we in Little League or high school?
Timeout on the field, so we're going to take one as well. We need to get like a little lamp right here to turn off this light because that. Cardinals make a pitching change because of the pitch count. They bring in Dominic Gonzalez from right field. They send Kushner to first. Not sure if Garza goes to right. But nonetheless, there are 2 outs, runners at second and third for your Panthers. And Ryan Everett is at the plate. Everett is 0 for 2 tonight. A pop-up, a strikeout, and a walk. Winning run is 90 feet away, so anything hit hard to the outfield will score Cáceres from third. First pitch from the Gonzalez is a wild pitch. Cáceres scores, and that's going to be the ball game. Cardinals bring in a relief pitcher in Gonzalez. Wild pitch from his first throw, and the Panthers score from third, Julian Cáceres. And your Panthers win this one 2-1. Panthers win the district home opener 2-1, defeating the Cardinals, scoring 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th after trailing 1-0 the entire ball game. Great outing from the pitcher, Diego Castillo, who finished with 10 strikeouts on the evening, only allowing 1 run to come across. Panthers win this one 2-1. I want to thank Joseph Hales. Great job on the computer. Vinny Berry on the camera tonight. I am Joe Aguilar saying goodnight from Weslaco Panther baseball field, where once again your Panthers win their district home opener, defeating the Cardinals 2-1. We'll see you next time right here on KWES.